right, so everybody have to do push-ups. Push-up. All right, let's go. We're going to do 10. Ready, go. 1, 2.
Fort Meade Garrison Command Sergeant Major Rodwell Forbes leading the push-ups at the recent CYSS baseball clinic with the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles players, including All-Stars Zach Britton and Darren O'Day, led about 75 Fort Meade youth baseball players in instructional drills. It's the third straight year that CYSS and the Orioles have partnered for a big event. Hello and welcome to Meade Week. I'm Brian Spen. Also this week, news from Gaffney Fitness Center, more demolition video from Reese Crossings, Bike to Work Day, and summer safety. These stories and more, but first, the Fort Meade Directorate of Emergency Services held a ribbon-cutting ceremony today to mark the opening of a new fire station and housing of a new fire engine. The ribbon cutting, or to be more accurate, the hose uncoupling ceremony for the new fire station at 3486 Clark Road, that's across the street from Meade High, also served as the end of tour recognition and farewell for Directorate of Emergency Services Commander Lieutenant Jeffrey Winiger. Colonel Winiger is concluding a very successful tour at Fort Meade, a highlight being the new fire station. He was thanked by Garrison Commander Colonel Brian Foley.
So I cannot thank you enough on behalf of the entire community that you have kept safe for the past 2 years and secure. I know that you will give credit to this award to the men and women that work for you on your team. But here today, we are here to give you credit for being the leader and to fight so well for the resources to create things like this fire station that Chief reminded me here we've been working on now for 9+ years at least to get this up.
In news from Gaffney Fitness Center, the downstairs basement level at Gaffney will be closed for flooring repairs June 1st through the 10th. This is forcing the closing of the combative and punching bag rooms. Spin classes will be canceled during the closure. Additionally, several aerobics classes will be relocated to Murphy Fieldhouse. If you have any questions about the aerobics schedule, call 301-677-2349. Elsewhere, the last of the old billeting facilities at Reese Crossings is being demolished to make way for more housing. Recently, Garrison Commander Colonel Brian Foley and Command Sergeant Major Rodwell Forbes were invited by contractors to begin the destruction of Brett and Trot Halls. The buildings were formerly part of Army Lodging. The new privatized Army Lodging Candlewood Suites Hotel has replaced these buildings and is now open. As for the newly cleared space, Corvius Military Living is planning to begin construction in early summer of the 2 remaining planned buildings that will complete the 14-building, 432 apartment project at Reese Crossings. In other news, Maryland recently staged the annual statewide Bike to Work Day. 30 rally points or pit stops were set up for riders across the state. 3 of those pit stops were located close to Fort Meade, at the National Business Park, in Odenton, and at Arundel Mills Mall. We went out to the mall to check it out. About 40 riders, military and civilian, gathered for the final leg of their Bike to Work Day commute. One unit, the 707th Air Force Communications Squadron, participated as a group.
Well, we're doing the Bike to Work Day or whatnot. We saw it, it came across as one of the events that we can do in the local community. And some of us at work thought it would be a great thing to do as build camaraderie and things of that nature.
We like to ride as a family, my wife and I. There's all kind of trails around here, as well as at Patapsco State Park, some of the off-road trails can be a lot of fun.
Well, my co-workers, they signed me up, and so I decided, I like riding bikes, first of all, so I decided to come out here with them.
In a related story, Memorial Day weekend is the traditional start of the summer season and the 101 critical days of summer safety. A good resource for safety questions is the Army Safety website, www.safety.army.mil, where you'll find all kinds of safety information, including bicycle safety.
The All Things Safety Players present Would You Do No, we didn't think you would. But every time you don't wear a reflective vest or a light on your helmet, well, really, what's the difference? Use personal protective equipment wisely.
And that's all for this week. I'm Brian Span. For everyone at Meade TV and the Fort Meade Public Affairs Office, have a great Meade Week.